So up next in the Hasbro Marvel Legends MCU Shang-Chi movie wave, this is the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure series. We are looking at Xialing. I'm honestly not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but oh well. Here is the side of the box. There's the art there, and then the back side shows the same art with the rest of the wave displayed, and Mr. Hyde on the left side there. The read up on the back that reads, when her estranged brother Shang-Chi suddenly shows up in her life, Xialing must choose between the solitary life she's created for herself or join her brother in the fight against the 10 Rings. Make sure you check out those reviews if you haven't seen them yet. So Xialing comes out of the box just like this. She comes packed in with 2 saluting hands for whatever reason, and not fists, which is actually the standard with most figures. This always come packed in with fists on. And that was, of course, a joke about the saluting hands. They're kung fu posing hands, karate chopping hands there. So she comes with a variety of hand poses, and of course, she has the biggest Build-A-Figure in the wave. That tends to be the way Hasbro goes with Build-A-Figure. They always have the biggest piece with the slim, skinny, small figure, which is normally a female. So this time, Xialing got that treatment. So here's a close shot of the figure. We can get a sense of the photoreal tech that they were using with this figure, and it looks great. I think it's a very nice face sculpt. There's the hair sculpt, and then the torso, the whole body mold, of course, is a whole new sculpt, as it normally is when it comes to MCU movie figures. So there is the nice clean line work on the dress or on the shirt or whatever you may want to call this piece of garment. So pretty basic colors, got white and black, and that's about it. Black pants, black shoes, and that's your close look at Xialing. So she comes with this rope accessory. Again, don't know the name of it. Somebody's gonna know it. Somebody always knows it, so I'm sure you'll let me know down below. But we get that, and that's it for accessories. Now we get hands, and we're going to start it with a pair of fists right there. Then we get a pair of these hands, which are posed like this. And then lastly we get a pair of, or not a pair, but just one single right hand that can grip the rope accessory that we just looked at a second ago, just like that. And that's it. Of course, we want to count the hands on the figure, and there you have it. So here we have the torso of Mr. Hyde, the Build-A-Figure. So we'll take a closer look at that when I build them together, but it seems like this outer jacket is a separate piece, which technically could be removed if you cut it open. I don't see any way you can open it up, but interesting to see what it looks like underneath there. But there's your torso piece for your Build-A-Figure. So quick look at the hands one more time, but this time on the figure. You have these hands. There's the pair of fists, these hands, and then the grabbing hand. So I'm not sure if this is going to pick it up or not, but look at how messy the forearm is in terms of paint job or quality. It seems like the forearm is actually the same white plastic that we see here, and they just painted over it to try to match the skin tone. And it doesn't 100% match the hand, because of course the hand is a plastic mold that is that color. And then the forearm is white, and they had to match it. But it did get messy. You can see the streaks and the chipping of the paint. Not so nice there. With this figure, we are getting a ball jointed peg here, not a hinge. So similar to Shang-Chi, this is that newer neck joint like that. This one has a bigger ball joint there though. Anyways, she looks up about this high and looks down about that low. Got that head tilt there. That's what's really nice about this neck joint, is you can get these very subtle, movements of the head there. So yeah, left and right, just fine. Arms go forward all the way around, in and out. No bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow swivels as well. It's more than a 90-degree. We have a swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Diaphragm joint at the torso. There is no waist swivel, but the swivel is at the torso as well. Legs will kick forward and go back. They go in and out about that far. We get thigh swivels, double jointed knees. We got the ankle hinge, and then the ankle rocker at the foot there. So pretty standard stuff. So there is a look at her next to Shang-Chi himself, MCU version of course. And I'll throw in some other figures from the wave. These are not movies, but these are figures that I've reviewed already, so I'll throw them in here. So we have Iron Man, the Tony Stark AI, which stands the tallest here. And let's take him out, and I'll throw in the Civil Warrior, which is also pretty tall. Probably going to be out of frame a little bit, not as tall as Tony, but there you go. So that's pretty much it for comparisons. I really don't need to go in depth for a figure like this. So I'll just do these figures within the wave, and that's about it. So that's going to wrap things up for this review. Nice, quick, and easy. Nothing too crazy on this one. Again, just like Shang-Chi, if you're an MCU collector, if you love the movie stuff, then you're going to love this. You're going to want to grab this. But if you don't care about the movie figures, then obviously you're going to pass this one up. The only non-movie figure here is Tony Stark AI. And that's it. That's the only comic book based figure in the wave. We have Civil Warrior, which is a video game gamerverse based figure. And that's all we're gonna get in this wave that's not MCU. So until we get the movie release and until we experience it, we're really not gonna love these characters just yet, and we really can't experience these figures at the fullest extent just yet until that movie is released and we get to see the story. But till then, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick review on Xialing. If you did, be sure to check out my previous reviews and stay tuned for my upcoming reviews. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Bye.
That's crispy.